So do I feel like a number? What's up, guys? If you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, I talk about God and how me and you can grow just a little bit deeper and try to get some understanding. But if you aren't new to my channel, if you aren't new to my channel, welcome back. I'm so glad you decided to join again, and let's get right into the video. Let me start off with a rate of my school. So if you don't know, I went to the University of Alabama, and I think I would rate it a 3.8. To start off, the reason why I chose the University of Alabama was because I was on the GI Bill. And with the GI Bill, I could have gone anywhere in the state of Alabama for free as long as it was a public school. I did a bunch of research, especially concerning who had like the highest employment rate, like employment turnover rate, and all of that. So Alabama had the #1 program at the time. I was also considering Tuskegee University, but ultimately I chose the University of Alabama. One, because it was free, they had the #1 program, and it was just far enough away from home. Finding my identity was a struggle when I first got to UA. When I first got here, I looked like this. And when I left UA, I looked like this. This is because in between that time, I was really trying to figure out who I was, what I liked, what I wanted to do, what I believed in. I was really finding all that out in between that moment. And so when I first got to UA, I was assimilating a lot. I mean, I was wearing sweatpants and gym shorts and Tevas and Chacos, just like everybody else was, knowing that's not my style at all. I was cutting back on the AAVE that I used. I wore less wigs and weaves because, you know, that literally some people were telling me like, you should wear your natural hair. I just love when Black women wear their natural hair. You know, it's just so much better, you know? And then on the flip side, when it came to my friends and family, a lot of my family went to HBCUs, and my friends also went to HBCUs. And so some of them were questioning my Blackness in a way, quizzing me, making little sly remarks and sly jokes, which had me questioning my Blackness as well. And so here I am on one end, trying to seem educated, trying to seem like I'm good enough, trying to prove myself to people. And then on the other hand, I'm doing the same thing, trying to prove my Blackness. It was so tiring trying to prove that, yes, I am a Black woman, and then also trying to assimilate to a culture that's not mine. I didn't really become comfortable in my identity until about junior or senior year, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Honestly, I think that's only because of the life lessons that I went through and the hard things I just had to learn throughout college. When I accepted my identity for what it was, I had so much peace. I was very confident in myself. I wasn't trying to prove myself to anyone. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. So do I feel like a number? No, I don't. I'll tell you why. Many times people always give this argument. Oh, I can't go to a PWI because the professor doesn't even know you. You're just a face, like you're just a number, all these different things. But at PWIs, honestly, the professors give you the energy that you give. I don't know how it is at HBCUs. It may be a little better. Maybe professors are more proactive when it comes to just reaching out to students. But a lot of times professors give you the energy that you give. So for me, the first day of class, I always went up to the professor, introduced myself, like, hey, I'm Summer, you know, had a conversation with them. I was going to office hours, and in turn, my professors knew me. It was a little tough when it came to being the only Black student in the classroom. So, group projects professors, I really need y'all to stop giving these at PWIs, because they will always say, okay, you know, you guys find 2 other partners. It's going to be a group of 3, and you guys are going to do a group project. Me being the only Black girl, the only Black person in the classroom, a lot of times I would like look at people to see like, oh, let me see if they already got a group. Oh, they already got a group. And 7 times out of 10, 70% of the time, when I got in a group, it was because, oh, like, well, we need one more person. Okay, Summer, do you have a group? Okay. The night of the election was not something I was looking forward to at all. For the Black community, we went from having the first Black president ever. We went from this, you know, this person to this person. And then I remember when they finally announced Trump as being the president, I was hearing build that wall, Trump, go Trump, USA. I'm hearing a bunch of that. And I mean, like, people are like running down the halls like, wow. The next day was extremely hard. There were people riding around in pickup trucks calling people the N-word, throwing stuff at people, just hate crimes going on. Nothing like major, like no one was killed or anything, but people were extremely disrespected and their humanity was tried. No, I don't regret going to my PWI, even on election day and that following week. I didn't regret choosing my PWI. One, my experiences there, like, yes, I had some tough experiences, some hard times, but what do you expect when you get two cultures trying to coexist? There are going to be some major butting heads. Now, some of the things should not have happened in no way, shape, or form, but that's some of the things that happen or that could possibly happen when you choose to go to a PWI, because you're around so many different cultures. So not everyone's going to respect you, not everyone's going to accept you, and you have to be comfortable with that before you choose to go to a PWI. You have to be comfortable with knowing that not everybody respects your humanity. That's a hard thing to grasp. That's a hard thing, but it's nothing different from living in this world, honestly, nothing different. And also my education I got was really good. Like, I got a really good education. The opportunities that I got at the University of Alabama was absolutely amazing. I think before I graduated, I had already experienced over 4 internships. I had plenty years of experience. I've worked with companies I never thought that I would work with. I had job offers. They had amazing programs set up to make sure that you were not only on track to graduate, but on track to finding a job. And then also the community that I had. The community that I had there was extremely helpful when it came to me being in college, especially my campus ministry that I was a part of. My campus ministry was multicultural, but also took the time to really try to understand who I was as a person and accept my identity. But overall, I really enjoyed my experience at a PWI. But do your research. Like, if you're debating between a PWI and HBCU, just know there are some things that I did leave out of this video because I wanted to keep the video short. But I can talk about it more in detail if you want. And I have no problem making a part 2. I just wanted to keep this video short, sweet, and simple. But do your research to see what best suits you. What are the programs ranked? Look at how the community is. Look at how all those things play into effect. Not all PWIs are the same. Some PWIs are worse than others. It's some PWIs that I probably would not go to. But as far as it comes to the University of Alabama, there were some things I wish that could have been done differently, and just some things I wish I didn't have to experience. But hey, that's life. Alright guys, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this video helps. And if you're trying to decide where you want to go to college, I'm praying for you in that journey. Make sure to watch my other videos. Love you guys. Bye.